no traps and just chill here for 30 minutes and short rest.
Okay.
That sounds like a play.
You may do so.
Short rest or check before we die?
You don't find any traps.
Okay. Short rest using... Hey! I rolled more than a 1 on a hit die. That is literally the first time. I rolled a 2.
Proud of you.
Hey, another 2! I gained 10 life and I'm out of hit die.
That's a big ol' yikes from me, dog.
Yeah, this is rough.
Alright.
What's this way?
You're going to walk in that direction. You see some torches leading down a rather windy passageway. Would you like to continue in that direction?
Does it say exit on it?
It does not say exit on it.
What about egress?
Egress. No, it does not say egress on it.
Escape!
God damn it. See? Escape.
Can you imagine if, like, behind the pillar, instead of one of my normal traps, it was actually just a trap with a giant dragon in it?
New character.
Suddenly,
Hey, guys.
final boss, Tiamat.
Hey guys, there's a trap here, don't fall in it.
It's just the maw of a dragon sticking up out of the ground. Alright,
No, I'll go the other way.
are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
because this looks very boss room.
Alright, are you guys going to walk into the boss room?
I
So
feel
it
like
is
we
the
need
boss
to
room.
continue our side
I'm
quest,
merely going
find
off
the
of what you
key,
said.
and we're just gonna go find the key and come back here as if we didn't unlock it and shut it and then open it with the key. That's what we're gonna do.
And hopefully by then, what? The boss will be your level or you'll level up?
Yeah,
would've-
no, the boss. We're too low a level, and somehow we open the boss door, and we're like, well, fuck, we gotta backtrack and complete the dungeon first.
The boss despawns.
No, actually, this boss room has a chunk loader. Alright, so you guys going in? Are you going in stealthily? Are you just marching on in, head-on collision with this guy if there's a guy in there? Spunk
I'm not
says you
doing
must
anything
not
because
be
I can't
scared.
move my character.
Suggesting that suggesting that you guys should run right in.
I am not afraid.
But are you guys trying to be sneaky about it, or are you just running right in?
I would like to be sneaky because that was a very well-guarded door, and I see an eerie glowing green model across the room.
I want to go the other way personally, but
You may do as you wish. Split the
Bye, Noah.
party. Split the
Kicks
party.
and Rogan.
Kicks the
away.
Rogan, shuts the door.
I will go this way. Yeah, I feel like we just like open the door and see the boss with like a flaming sword. And we're like, we're gonna go this way.
Are we just bailing on that door?
No, are you actually going to?
Fr-
Are you going to
fr-
follow them immediately, or are you going to like try and do some reconnaissance? What are you doing?
I would like to. What is this thing? Okay. Wait. What is this thing?
Take move command off, Brady. God damn it.
What is the green?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
by the way, I am watching for traps as we're moving along
Yeah.
this corridor as well.
I want everybody who is going down the corridor right now to make a perception check to use for the entire corridor.
Somehow rolled the highest with the lowest perception.
Easy peasy. Alright, so Noah, with your 21 perception, you can actually see that there are Um, green braziers that aren't lighting up. Why are you not lighting up? Is it just because it's out of range for him? No, that's just transitioning the lights on and off.
Light dead, light dead, light dead.
Interesting. You should be able to see. Oh, you can see. It's just dim light. Got you. Okay. That's why it's... Got you. Alright. The green that you're seeing is coming from green braziers that you can see little wisps of green fire coming out of.
Okay. Do I get any other information from the room with the 21?
Around the room you see a altar to your right, your character's right. So that would be the left side of the screen.
Yeah, okay.
It's not, well, I guess altar's a strong word. It's like a giant urn with a red demarcation on it. And then to your right on your screen, you see the stairs, and they go up some ways into the distance. But other than that, you can't really see what's at the top.
Okay.
If you wanted to, you'd have to go further in.
I would not, actually. And I'm gonna be scared and run to the party. Not run, but walk after the party.
Alright. Alright, party, you may proceed as you will. You see no traps.
Cool.
I just want a long rest.
You may attempt to do so if you so desire.
No, I
What
want
does
to
a
sleep
long
in a
rest
bed.
get you besides just getting your hit dice back?
No, I just want to sleep in a bed and not be very close to dead.
Noah is the only person to have gone down this game. No, that's not true. Mason's also gone down. However, it was at the end of combat. Well, so you guys have not had a combat down, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Are you saying no to them not having a combat down? Spunk?
TPK.
Right.
TPK.
So, as you guys move forward, Mason, you move into a rather nondescript or indescript room. I think nondescript is actually the right word.
Nondescript is the right word.
So, a rather nondescript room. There's nobody in it. There's a single torch. It seems like there have been patrols through here recently, but you didn't see any coming in, and you don't hear any coming down the other corridor.
Alright.
There's at least footprints going towards the other corridor, though.
Okay. I'm gonna go along with Brady.
Da-dum. 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 Da-dum.
Spunk, I believe Spunk thinks you guys should have gone directly into the other room. Alright, so you encounter a door. It does not appear to be locked.
I'm going to try to stealthily unlock it. Or open it, I should say.
Alright, make
Just
a
slowly.
stealth check at disadvantage due to your armor. Clink, clank goes my bones. You... echoes into the distance. And in front of you, given your perception, you see a trap.
Nice. I'm going to walk around it.
You walk into a room with a very ominous red pane that is glowing to your left.
Red pane? Like a window pane?
It looks that way.
What do I see in it?
It's a blood mirror.
I want you to roll a d20 for luck here. Yeah, Spunk, it does seem like you might have a little bit of delay, but that's okay, as long as we can sync up in chat. Alright, with an 8, that gets... You see an image of Motarius. A bird's eye view of Motarius as you look into this portal.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
What do I
For the
see? What do I
viewers,
see?
You also see the same thing.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not a Harry Potter mirror.
Show me what I most desire.
He desires Motarius. No.
You might.
But, what was I gonna say? Right. The image is tinted red, as you can tell from the red paint that it is showing through. And it is slowly scrolling across the rooftops of the city as you see the area, the sector that was bombed still in smithereens. So you can tell it's at least recent that you are looking at, but if it's right now or in the past, it's hard to tell given the guards still swarming around the place.
Okay.
What's over here? Oh. A wall. Oh, is this the cave-in? No,
Yes,
this is
that is
somewhere else.
another cave-in.
Okay. Is there anything else in this room, or is it just the blood mirror?
It is just the blood mirror.
Alright, back to the boss room, boys.
Okay. Nobody wants to do
sleuthing.
anything with the blood mirror?
No.
Man, not
really.
even like a Riddler
Nope, we don't
trophy on
wanna
the floor or
We
anything.
don't want to put blood on the blood mirror.
Blood for the blood god.
And here I thought you guys would probably be sick of riddles at this point.
Can somebody who has a little bit more health than me drops? Okay, so what's the significance of the 2 red dots on the floor?
There's no oh, correction. That is dried blood on the floor.
Okay, and this wall here is the mirror thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you standing that close to it?
No, I was just motioning my character there to do that.
Crick, are you standing that close to it?
Yes, I want to walk up to it and look at it further.
You looking at it or are you touching it?
Are
Um,
you looking at it?
I will tap it with an arcane curiosity. With my dick.
Is that a...
With his
It's an
arcane dick.
curiosity. Wizards don't know what it is. I'm sorry. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ugh.
You take no damage, and out from your finger, ripples. But you can't push your finger in. It just ripples.
Okay.
Due to how tokens are able to move, I kind of just rule if they can see it and they're able to move around it. I'm not gonna make them roll for the traps that they know about, unless like it's obviously blocking the passageway. Mainly because walls can actually cause weird physics when you try to move a token around a trap. Yeah. Alright, anything else you guys want to try and do to this mirror?
The 2 things of stained blood. I'm willing to take 1 hit point to drop some blood on one of the pools if somebody else is willing to take 1 hit point to spill some blood as well.
That is what I'm also very curious about. So yeah, I'll go down 1.
Alright, you each take 1 necrotic damage as you slit your hand open and squeeze blood onto this spot, which, as you
Necrotic.
look closer, there is a rune inscribed on the locations underneath of the dried blood. Now, as you do this, the blood drops from your hand, and if you hold it still, it will begin to flow greater amounts, flow much quicker out of your hand. That's the word. And if you continue to let it, it will attempt to establish what is, if you guys know what a laminar flow, if I remember right, it's where water looks like it's one long string, unbroken.
So were they exsanguinating themselves? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, they're pouring blood from their hands onto this. If you continue for another minute, I'll say like another 1 necrotic damage. It's not meant to be a lot.
That's a lot of blood.
It is a lot of blood.
Yeah, that is a lot of blood.
I'm trying to like produce both the effect and also not have Noah panicking about the fact he's about to die.
Yeah, I'll do 1 more hit point.
Sure.
I was gonna say I've never seen a rogue that's so gun shy, but I guess that is pretty on brand for rogues.
I've taken a lot of damage this campaign.
Yes.
um,
You could still be a pussy.
I mean, my whole kit is going in, stabbing somebody, and running away, and then running back in, stabbing and running away. So if they come after me, you guys hit them all along the way.
I am kind of used to just playing characters that throw myself at the combat with reckless abandon.
Hey, he's not here.
Yeah. And he's being reckless as a dirty rowdy boy.
Well, as you guys are are letting the blood flow onto the rune, you feel this tugging motion at your hands, tugging towards the rune. But as the minute passes, the runes on the ground begin to light up. A pale red, almost pinkish color. And as you do so, the red pain clears and is no longer displaying anything.
Okay.
On the pain, you see a smoky cloud form into a question mark, as if to prompt you with a question, or as if prompting you for a question or statement, for that matter.
I wanna.
Oh god.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around my party. If I assume this is like ask a question and will show us something relating to the answer, or
You could
something
potentially
of
assume
that
that.
nature. Okay, so are we lacking any information we are
One
sent
thing
down here for? That we,
One
or just
thing that
something
would
we
be
want to
really
know?
good.
Oh,
I
the
think one
exit.
thing that we should ask
exit.
is a full layout of this area. And hopefully that would include the secret areas where the boss is, where the exit is. A full layout of this cavern system would be a good thing to ask in the present. And also, depending on how this ends, we may come back to this area to use this mirror in the future.
Well, in the future, we would also we either have to find bodies
A way
full
in,
of
right?
blood,
Yeah.
or continue draining our own.
I mean,
So that
taking
is
2 damage to figure out, like, to use a scrying mirror is pretty damn good. I'll take that trade any day.
Yeah,
what it's
but our
worth, Noah,
compatriots probably won't agree with us.
You don't know
Or-
what that 2 necrotic damage has done to you.
That's not nice.
Swear to God, if this is another Black Whip situation, I swear.
Oh man, feel free to assume things.
Yeah, I have no interest in any of this blood magic, so I am actually going to go to the other.
Other.
And the Wandering Mountain has checked out, folks.
I've officially lost all hope in anything that could come out of this party. So I'm going to go face the big bad evil guy by myself.
By himself.
I
For the
would
greater
like
good?
to ask the mirror for a full layout of this cavern. This cavern system.
Noah, what languages do you speak?
I speak Thieves, Common, and Aarakocra.
Thieves can't common in Aarakocra.
It doesn't speak Common.
Crick, what languages
Yeah.
do you speak?
It's probably abyssal.
Or
Yeah.
Infernal.
Yeah, that's what I
Sweet.
was thinking. Or celestial. Tabaxian common.
Celestial.
Hey,
Celestial?
Grexus.
Maybe. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Grex is alive?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh wait, no, that's you. It's Erebor. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got the name mixed up. If it's not responding to us, would you try speaking to it in every language you know?
I know Common and Celestial.
Let's go with common and celestial. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so out of curiosity, Sam, since I am a blood hunter and I do know blood magic, would I actually recognize this?
Why didn't that work? It didn't display it as infernal. Oh, I know why. Well, now I just gave away the language. So now I have to change it to something else.
No, you don't. None of us speak infernal, so
Yeah. In a language you don't understand, there are words that scrawl across the mirror, and nothing happens. It goes back to the question mark.
Blue error screen.
The mirror shatters and can never be used again.
you hear just dial-up noises.
Anything else, fellas?
For now,
back-
no.
Back to my
Um,
question. Did you hear my question, Sam?
I did not. What was your question, Craig?
I was like, since I am a blood hunter and I know like blood magic and curses, would I actually recognize this?
Recognize the writing?
No, I mean like the ritual of using the runes and then with the mirror.
Make an Arcana check at advantage, given your background, of course. You are not familiar with this. However, you have heard tales of enemies that that your order has fought that had used devices similar to this that used the blood of the living to find an almost omnipotent source of knowledge. However, your order has either destroyed or failed to acquire by other means, or access for that matter, such devices. There is either a magical countermeasure preventing people from using it, taking it, or otherwise accessing it. And based on your Arcana check, you believe that whatever the text said on the screen may or may not have been blocking access to at least some of the functionality.
Okay.
Whether that functionality was related to specifically your question, or the area that you asked about, or something like that, you may make your own assumptions of.
Please restart. There's an update. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Are you guys going to ask it another question, or?
I don't know. I look to the other two members that are still here.
I'm honestly not sure.
All right. Then
yeah,
what are you guys
no,
going
I'm
to do?
drawing a blank. I will. I actually kind of want to walk up here. What's up here?
Okay,
It's
then.
a cave in.
Oh, cave-in. Oh, big dumb. Okay, yeah, no, exit then.
Okay, so yeah, that is the cave-in. Okay. I mean, I don't think there's much for us to do at the moment. I think we don't really know how to use this thing, so we'll leave.
That's fair. Sad, but fair.
I'm genuinely surprised you guys had literally no other questions.
Oh God, what's some weird, selfish question?
Well,
that I
it
could
can't
ask
answer
about
them,
talk
right?
You just know that you
Just-
got blocked by something.
Oh.
Whether, like I said, whether that was because you tried to access like a specific location or do a specific function or something like that, that's unknown to you because nobody could read it. But
Well,
it's
I-
still accepting a question.
Oh, I was just assuming that since it was in Draconic, sorry for metagaming, but
It's not in Draconic.
oh. Well, I mean, I thought it would also only like listen for that language as well, rather exclusively display it.
Mm-mm.
So that's what that was my thought process there.
No, from what
Oh.
you can tell, well, if that were, like, where I'm going with this is that if that were the case from as far as you can tell with that Arcana check, as far as you can tell, if that were the
Oh.
case, then it would not have responded at all when one of you asked something.
Okay.
Okay, so
Getting a lot of mileage out of that check.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I mean, 20s are good, man.
Yeah. I want to go back and actually ask it a question. After your selfish question.
oh
go ahead.
God, I don't even know what to ask. Like, where the closest like magical items I don't possess are.
Are you sure that's the question you want to ask it?
No, because then that would pick up on the stuff the team has. Because I didn't word it properly.
It's a good thing no one knows me so well.
Yes.
That's good.
To my chat, do I have a good evil laugh?
No.
No? Yikes.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
So when I asked for a layout of this dungeon system, it came back with a question mark.
No,
It
it
came
came up
back
with
with a
words.
message and then back to the question mark that it was originally displaying.
So if I asked you again, could I like trace those those onto a piece of paper or something?
Well, there were words, weren't they?
You may attempt to do so.
Yeah. I'm a rogue. I have forged stuff.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look over at the two bloody runes. Are they still glowing?
They are still glowing. Noah, are you touching the portal to trace this, or are you just doing a rough
No,
sketch?
no,
As
no,
you're
no,
looking
no.
at
I'm
it?
just writing it down as best I can. What would you like me to check?
Thanks, Spunk. I'm not gonna make you check anything. You're scrawling
Okay.
down letters. Like you can tell that it's like a language, and you may have
Yeah.
even seen it around before, but you just
I
don't know
just
how to
can't
speak
speak.
it.
Okay, yeah.
It's like me knowing, like, I can identify French and Italian, but I can't speak it outside of, like, maybe a couple of
Fair.
curse words.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. The locations of magical items that will aid me in my quest.
You're actually making the DM think. Are you sure you want to ask this question first and foremost before I answer?
That myself and my party do not possess.
No, I know. This is not me. This is not me gutting you on the wording. I am asking, are you certain you want this to be your question?
Yeah, give me that hot loot, baby. Let's go.
Alright. Whereas before, this mirror did not, do anything. Now, you see smoke cloud the mirror, and then force itself back and spread out, and as you look, you can see two green braziers that you sort of recognize, but behind it, you see a book. A book that looks like it's been made out of skin. Faces, even. As you see it
no.
ride.
Oh no! Sam, you fucker!
Platu Verata Nicto.
And then smoke covers it again, and then spreads apart one more time.
I
and
don't
you
want
see-
it.
And you see on top of a pedestal, next to normal torches, a scroll that has a very eerie aura to it, and you feel like it doesn't belong in this world.
Help. Anyone?
Oh god.
And then the
Oh,
smoke
no.
closes again, and one of the runes goes dark,
Oh no.
and he goes
Okay.
back to a question mark. When the rune goes dark, by the way, you see. Is anybody looking at the runes actually?
Well, I was when
He was studying
asking.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean,
When it's done displaying this, you see green crackling, and then the stone fractures where the rune is.
Scary.
Crick,
Um,
what are you gonna ask it?
I'm actually not gonna ask it anything, and I want to pick up the non-cracked rune.
Help.
It's part of the floor, by the way.
Oh, damn it! I was just gonna carry the empowered rune with me.
Ask it a question later.
What is it, a frickin' 8-ball to you guys?
No,
Kinda.
I mean, I was just gonna save it for when I need to empower something, because clearly this mirror is very powerful with these runes, and I want to take the. How big is the rune? Like
It's
you just said, it's
carved
in the.
into the floor.
Oh, it's carved into the floor.
Wait, so when that question was asked about like the magical items, was it specified in this like area in this dungeon?
It did not
I did
specify
not
where
ask
it
that.
was. You could just tell that it was the same type of braziers that Noah had seen. Or Noah could tell that anyway.
No.
Alright.
Liches.
For a level 6 party. Level 5 party.
yeah, we're almost dead. What do you mean?
Aren't liches like CR 15?
CR 21.
Yes. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
I'm. Hold on, I'm rephrasing my question in my head. I'm also trying not to metagame. Because I want to ask it like, hey, show me the weakness of this of our obviously boss room over here. But I don't want to do that because it's like super metagame.
I feel like that's a waste of a question, though. That's so specific for something that we already know beat the shit out of them.
You also
Like-
may choose to ask that question, though, Crick, if you so desire.
Yeah, I know.
No, Sam wants you to waste your question. Don't do it.
Exactly. No.
Whoever said I would have him waste his question? For all you know, I could actually yield some useful information. Maybe not exactly what you want.
The question is, what should I ask?
Yeah. You ask the mirror, what should I ask? And then it says anything goes dark in the ruined fractures and you have no uses left.
Oh man, that's pretty
Would
good.
be hilarious.
It would be
It would also be hilarious if the Wandering Mountain had have popped his head around the corner, said that just to get you guys to come the hell over to the room that you were about to sneak into. There, mirror's broken. Now can we go?
Any suggestions, my rogue friend?
Okay,
I don't
so
wanna, like, ask us
how?
question.
Okay, so I asked a question pertaining to our current quest, and this dungeon. I feel like if you were to ask a question, it should be more broad, since we already asked for like location of hidden things in the dungeon and we were declined.
Yeah.
I feel like a good question would be like unclaimed magical items in the city that we could go get. Location of large amounts of gold that are unclaimed in the city. To help us in our further quests.
I swear to God, I'm in a party with the hordes of Genghis Khan. Just want to rape and pillage.
Hey, I am throwing these. Hey, I specifically said unclaimed. I'm not saying the ones that would be most useful to us, so we could murder whoever currently owns them.
Oh my god.
This is a scavenger hunt, not a murder spree.
Is there a difference between murder hobos and thief hobos? I mean, I guess yes.
Okay,
but...
it's not thieving if nobody owns it. That's why I mentioned that in the question. It's appropriation.
Go ahead and ask if
Squatters'
there's any
rights.
unclaimed, if there's any large amounts of unclaimed gold in the city. Go ahead and see what happens.
Yeah.
I
I'm just gonna
also,
can I just hold
also-
on to your gold for a bit?
another
I was-
another thing that you could ask for is like something relating to your backstory, like a plot hook relating to that.
Where's Dr. Evil hiding?
That's actually a good idea, but I am not there.
Actually, yeah, I'll do a personal question. What would be my redeeming achievement to bring me back into the order? That's my question. Final answer. Or final question, I guess.
How to display this?
Question mark.
I would be devastated. I could never get back into my order.
It's
You
a
don't have to
genuine.
answer
It
now.
just shows this.
It's a genuine question. I'm trying to think of.
You can show me at like a later time because
No.
I do know that's like pretty.
Off the wall.
Yeah, it's very off the wall for you. So,
As
like I'm dead
so,
serious. You can show us in like 2 sessions. I don't care. I just want.
hold up, Crick.
Okay.
The smoke from the question mark swirls around and makes the mirror opaque again. And it zooms out and spreads away once more. And on top of a mountain of presumably undead, you hold in your hand the body of a skeleton. Garbed in flowing black robes. missing a skull.
There's a
And
body
as
with
you do
Okay.
so, you toss the body to the side, and the smoke comes back and condenses. When it spreads again, you see yourself with a book, and all you can't see any of the environment. All you see is yourself holding it up as it writhes in your hands, and it disintegrating into many pieces. And it closes once more. And then finally, you see a crack. You can't really tell what's beyond the crack, but you hold in your hands a scroll. And you force the scroll into the crack as the crack begins to shut, almost taking your arms off. And then the smoke swirls around again. The green light that you saw before crackles around the room and shatters it. And the blood mirror goes dark.
That's some bullshit.
Enlightening.